Yo, what's good everybody? So in today's video, I had the absolutely astonishing idea of blowing up an entire rainforest in Satisfactory. Now, this was most probably a very dumb and unproductive idea. But hey, sometimes a man's gotta do what a man's gotta do. Now, without any further ado, let's get straight into the video. So, my long ass journey started off in the menu, where I named my world Pee Pee Poo Poo. Moments after that, we're thrown on the planet with the help of a dropship and we're introduced to the beautiful forest we'll be blowing up. So, if we actually want to do that, we need to get ourselves some explosives. But you know, it does take quite a few steps to actually get them. Mainly, the first thing we need to start off our journey is some iron. So I'll access the 4th dimension with my insane slug powers and find myself those iron ore nodes. Well, I'll be damned. There's a weird creature here. So how do I hide the body? Yes! So, after that, the game incentivizes me to build my base on some open and spacious terrain. But you know, we don't do that here. We're gonna play the game in the most absurd way possible. So yes, I built my base over here, which, to be honest, was not the best choice ever. But yes, with the base, we can now craft ourselves the two most important components in our journey. Iron rods and iron plates. Now with these magnificent materials, we can actually upgrade our base, which is insane. But even more, we have now unlocked ourselves a workshop. And in this workshop, we can hire miners. And if I put the miner on this rock, it shall mine us iron. Isn't it just cute? Just look at its beautiful eyes. You know what? I just got an idea. La 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 la. You know what's better than one miner? 500 miners! But sadly, you know, that won't be enough for me to unlock the blast powder and the dynamite, because there's a whole plethora of complex resource gathering stuff, and I won't go into detail of everything. But mainly, for now, we just need to get ourselves some copper ore. Now with that copper ore, we can create multiple things. Copper wire, copper cables, heck, we can even make copper using that copper, we can make ourselves some smelters. And these smelters, well, they're just gonna make our lives 100 times easier. Instead of me manually having to do this, like a child in a Chinese workshop, I can just use these guys and basically have them as slaves. So, they'll smelt the ore for me, and in the meantime, I can do anything my heart desires. You know, I could just go on a rampage and kill every single animal in my sight, and these things would still work while I'm doing that. Okay, I guess it's time to check up on the iron. So, let's see what I... Wait, what? As you can see, my dumbass forgot to power it on. So, my comrade, let me introduce you to the bioreactor. This thing basically makes power from some tiny leaves. And in all honesty, it's one of the most annoying things possible. You'll see why later. And look at it. Look at them go. Isn't it just beautiful? It's magnificent. Bro, what the hell? Okay. Now that that's been dealt with, we still have quite a lot of things to do. Mainly, we have now unlocked ourselves a reinforced plate, which can be used to make a constructor. Now, the constructor, if it wasn't obvious, constructs things. Mainly, I can use it to make myself iron rods and iron plates. So now, I got even more free time on my hands to exponentially grow my factory. Before long, I have once again upgraded my base. And with this, we have acquired the next big thing that will help us on our journey of death and destruction. It's the conveyor belt. Now this thing is just amazing. You can connect things from one point to another, but even more, you can traverse terrain. Oh shit! You can make art, or you can trap animals with it, or make this. Now, besides the magical conveyor belt we got ourselves, we have also now gotten a big, a humongous, and absolutely gigantic miner. And with its help, we can now connect a conveyor belt to it and extract the materials without needing to do it manually. So basically, we now have even more free time to do random shit. And what is that random shit, you might be asking yourself? Well, that's upgrading my base once again and seeing this, which is Well, I mean, it's supposed to be a rocket ship, but the game just decided, no, fuck you, you're gonna see nothing. No, it's going to be invisible like your father. So yes, we now have our basics set up. We have conveyor belts, we have smelters, we have constructors, and we even have nuts and bolts. Now sadly, that just won't be enough to get the very big explosion. Therefore, the next thing on my bucket list is a space elevator. Since it shall allow us to unlock more advanced buildings, we need to make the dynamite. And for that, we do need to unlock a couple more upgrades from the tab you see over here. Mainly, the most important one for now is the logistics upgrade, because it shall allow us to get the conveyor belt splitter and merger, and allow us to make these kinds of monstrosities. Bro, I wouldn't even want my worst enemy to see this. What the hell is this? Yes, with these conveyor splitters and mergers, we can now make our factory far more efficient and self-sustaining. Wait, what? You know, that was, for the most part, that was at least my plan, but no. Then the game decided, no, fuck you, eat shit. So yeah, because I constructed so many power-hungry machines, the power constantly cut out like crazy. So I had to build myself more bioreactors to actually fuel them.
A few moments later.
Okay, so after way too much time fixing that problem, I have now finally gotten enough materials to once again get a very important upgrade. Now what is this magical upgrade, you might be asking yourself? Whoa, dear viewer, it is very simple. It shall allow us to make assemblers. Now this magical thing assembles two materials into one very advanced material. In basic terms, this factory just went from one child Chinese worker to a whole battalion of them. Like, I'm talking hundreds. The efficiency of this farm is getting amazing. Yeah, no, that wasn't the case. So the power has cut out again. So we need to make even more bioreactors and fuel them all with even more leaves. Oh, this is taking so long. So I will buy myself another upgrade, which is the chainsaw upgrade. Now this upgrade is absolutely amazing if you're a maniac like me. Because look at this, isn't this just amazing? You can cut down trees like there's no tomorrow, and for me, I absolutely love chopping wood. I do wonder though. Anyway, I'm now going to go back to my base where I'm going to wait. What the fuck? Excuse me, what the hell were you doing? So, in that case, I shall continue on my journey and fuel the hungry bioreactors. Oh fuck! Oh, what the? Oh shit! Oh. What the hell was that? Brother, this game is not a horror game, but that just scared the living shit out of me, okay? Anyway, even though I pissed my pants, it is now finally time to build the absolutely amazing space elevator. Holy shit! Now, with this thing built, we've actually unlocked a major component for actually getting the explosive powder, because it shall allow us to access the third and fourth upgrade panels, but not without a price. And that price is 50 of these weird panel thingies. So, you know, I'll just connect a bunch of lines together and boom, you know, it's now constructing those panels. I do, however, need to wait a while for it to finish. So, in the meantime, while that's doing its thing, I will set up on collecting one of the two main components of making the explosion go boom boom. That is, of course, coal. Now, me being a Satisfactory pro, I totally know where the coal is, so I just followed my Slavic instincts and started going in a random direction. And my friend, do you know what happened in this totally inconspicuous and safe direction? Oh my goodness gracious God, what the hell is that? Yes, I was attacked by 8 brutally large, hogs. Yes. And what did I do to defeat them? Yes, I just used this. Okay, back to robbing the riches of nature. Miner go here, and then connect conveyor belt back to base. Fuck! As I was saying, I should connect the conveyor belt back to my base, where we have now actually gotten all of the necessary panels to send to space with the space elevator. Now this, my comrades, is very cool. When I see big object do amazing things, I'm like, oh my god, wow! And with those things now launched into space, I can now pursue the second very important ingredient I need to make the black powder. Sulfur. So I'll once again head into a totally random direction. Wait, what the fuck is that? Brother, that thing is huge, goddammit! Okay, tactical evasion. Okay, that did not work. Anyway, I continued exploring through the vast rainforest and trying to find myself some sulfur, when I once again encountered this guy. So the sulfur node is up on this cliff. Now, you might be asking yourself, well, just how is a man with no jetpack supposed to get on a cliff? You know, you can go around it like any normal person, but no, on this channel, we don't do normal things. So I just spent 1 million resources to build a conveyor ladder to the top. Okay, there's a bunch of fart gases over here. Okay, that's not good. And at the top, I was searching for that sulfur node for literally 30 minutes straight, and I could not find it. And even more... yeah, I died. But hey, at least look at the panda. Oh my god! So, I decided I'm going to get myself a different perspective and build a weird conveyor belt contraption to the top so that I can get a bird's eye view. Bro, what the fuck? It was there? And I managed to place the miner on the sulfur node. The only thing that remains now is that we collect the magical sulfur powder, put it into this research chamber thingy, and start researching all of the necessary components so that I can finally make the explosions go boom boom. That means black powder, and as well, the obelisk detonator. As you can see, it does need those pipes though. So I will quickly set up a foundation in the middle of Earth, defying all the laws of physics. Whee! And set up a foundry so that I can smelt iron and coal into steel ingots. Now, with those steel ingots, I can just make myself some steel rods, and boom. Now we can finally unlock the obelisk detonator. And with that, you know what time it is, my comrades. Yes, it is time to spend an unbelievable amount of time just crafting the obelisks into existence. Now, before I use the bombs to destroy a whole entire ecosystem, I'd firstly like to see what they do on a smaller scale. Well, that's interesting. You know what? I do wonder, will it work on these guys? Holy shit! Fire in the hole! Wait. Holy shit, how the hell did he survive? So, without any further ado, my comrades, I think it is now finally time for me to craft a ton of these obelisk things and start planting them. As I was saying, I will start planting all 250 of them across the vast rainforest. Every nook, every cranny, nothing is safe from me. So now, my comrades, it is finally time. Time for what you all waited for. Time for that sweet, amazing explosion. Well, I'll be damned. That was absolutely amazing. And look at this. There's absolutely nothing of the forest left. It's just flat.